Yeah, it's starting to feel a lot like Christmas. The was really sort of humid and warm this morning. It's coming in. I think we're going to have a bit of a storm or something. But so I'm only 2 notches down, so therefore I'm only 2 notches right. Day 61 antics. I'm basically, the idea is to go from whitewood or newspaper cellulose and use. Well, basically, hang on. Let's give it the full talk. Here we go. Okay. So basically, we made up these 3 batches. We did coir and newspaper cellulose and sand. We did peat, newspaper cellulose and sand, and we've done bark chips, newspaper cellulose and sand. And we only discovered this morning that these ones seem to have like they're foaming or something, whereas this one wasn't. So I was going to make up a mixture, use the last part of my peat. I was going to use my last bit of coir and use the bark chip, and I was going to go equal parts bark chip and paraffin candle wax. I was going to be peat and paraffin candle wax and coir and paraffin, mix it all together, so I'd have enough to make roughly 2 buckets, well, 1 complete bucket and maybe 2 smaller, those 2 smaller pots. That was my idea until this morning. I made this discovery that there's probably something in there, some sort of detergent, surfactant sort of thing that they're using, probably on the peat and the coir, because it's coming into the country. I assume that's what it is, because it's not on our bark chips, which are naturally harvested here. If it was on all 3, I'd say okay, fair enough, but it's not. So either that or there's something in the bark chips that sort of kills the foaming. It could be the other way around, but I suspect it's more like the case. Our country's so endangered, come to our flora and stuff, that we don't want any bugs coming in there, so they're gonna go overboard and do the big kill. Of course, what that means is that residualness in the soil is going to keep the microbes down. So if you've got plants, organisms that are depending on a symbiotic relationship and dependent on specific ones that got Jesus, they're noisy, that got to build up in numbers, well, you're going to have trouble. So anyway, so the idea is so I was going to replace all the newspaper cellulose in those 3 mixtures and make up a big load and replace it with paraffin candle wax, or in basic terminology, deoxygenated whitewood. I know it's not strictly true, but it will probably help you get your mindset to where we want to go, I suppose. So the idea was I bought some boxes, and we basically, I think we'd worked out that we need like 7 candles to do this. So I'll just put this to one side, and I was going to show you